Okay, I found it. It's in East Dundee, Illinois. It's closed permanently now, but it's called Santa's Village Amusement and Water Park. And I went there one summer, and that bitch broke my clown flip-flops, and I'll never forgive her.
It's in Illinois.
It's in Illinois. Yeah.
For some reason, I hear Dundee, and I'm like, that's Australia.
Yeah, I went to Australia.
Because of crocodile.
You did it.
Okay.
Oh, you know the crocodile? Yes, of course. I've heard of him.
Listen, the Crocodile Dundee. This is a movie podcast, right?
Yeah. Crikey.
That makes me think of Kangaroo Jack, which if you were a child at the time we were children, you thought Kangaroo Jack was about a talking kangaroo. It's not, unfortunately. Nothing to do with that.
Okay, wait. I've never actually seen this movie, so what is it about?
I don't fucking know, but the kangaroo talks in only a dream sequence. I think they like steal a kangaroo. I don't know.
And then he like beats them up or something. Yeah. Yes, he doesn't. You're right.
It should have been talking the whole time.
It should have been talking the whole time.
We need to go back.
Get a time machine.
The idea of Kangaroo Jack, but make it a talking kangaroo.
Yeah.
Like the whole time.
Let's go back. Well, okay, listen. We can write it.
Okay.
Button it up.
Okay.
And then we can build a time machine. Maybe we should do those things simultaneously.
Oh my gosh. Building a time machine has been like a goal
on
of
your
this
bucket
podcast
list?
For a long time. It's our
bucket
bucket list.
So we can, listen, you plus up the script with the talking kangaroo.
Yes.
I'll build the time machine because obviously I'm going to build the time machine. And then we go back in time to when they were making this movie and we switch all the scripts.
Okay, and then they have to do it
because it's in the script. Yeah.
We'll switch the script
the law.
At the exact right moment.
Yeah.
When they're like approving it.
Yeah, when they're approving budgets and stuff. Yeah, we'll just a little switcheroo. It'll work.
Sounds perfect to me. And I'm Shelby.
And I'm Sam.
And this is the Rom Complex.
Romance ain't gotta be overrated. Complicated, the Rom Complex. Welcome, we're glad you made it, but don't be shaded. Rom Complex. It's just the Rom Complex. It's just the Rom Complex.
Ka-chow.
Whoa, like Cars.
Yeah, like Cars.
I was just thinking for our Kangaroo Jack rewrite, and we don't have to stay on this long, but like I remember that it starred like some men, and I think for our kind of tone,
women.
You read my mind.
Yeah.
Listen,
we can start breaking down the patriarchy in the entertainment industry with our time machine before it even starts to exist.
We're going to have to go back a while.
Listen, targeted jumps back in time to fix things.
Okay.
And we could solve the patriarchy.
We're going to need a lot of help because I don't feel like I could be responsible for all of it.
We can recruit some people to be like Ocean's 11 style.
Ooh, cute.
Like a time heist instead of like a heist.
I've never been more in. Okay, so speaking of time, we're in a current time. And movies are coming out, including one called I Want Your Sex.
Yes.
Which Sam and I saw yesterday.
And this time, we saw it in theaters together.
We love that. Honestly, I do. I love to go see movies in theaters.
Yeah, it's a vibe. I snuck in some snacks. AMC, don't kill me. I snuck in some snacks and I ate McDonald's.
You did pull out a full McDonald's meal and a can of Diet Coke, which you must have brought from a different location.
My home. I brought it from my home.
Beautiful. Yeah. Very cost effective.
If you can bring water from your home, I should be able to bring a can of Diet Coke from mine.
I think as long as you can fit it in a bag and not worry about it, you can bring whatever food you want into the theater.
And it's not like I had to worry about transporting that can home because I chugged it.
Yeah. Also, movie theater, probably the only place where it's okay to throw out like a full cup of soda to a trash
Which is,
can.
I disagree. I don't think it should be allowed or accepted. But you could, I guess, theoretically.
People do it quite regularly. I do not see how they would avoid that during a movie theater unless they put like sinks for people to pour stuff out into. Anyway, we're not talking about all that.
We're just
talking
wait,
about,
Shelby.
okay,
we're just
sorry,
being
okay.
innovators. Okay,
right,
we're just
you're right.
thinking innovatively about
Yes.
the world around us and about sex, obviously. So
Yes.
when we're thinking about innovations in sex,
Yes.
that's this movie.
Totally. They're
That was my
breaking
segue.
new ground. No, I love that.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks.
Just bare bones basics, bare nudes of the movie. It was directed.
boobs.
Bare boobs of the movie. Directed and co-written by new queer cinema indie filmmaking pioneer Gregg Araki. And co-written by Carly Fiorentino, starring Olivia Wilde and Cooper Hoffman.
Cooper Hoffman, who looks like Nick from Heartstopper, not Heartbreaker,
But like older.
but like older and like more schlubby. Like if he stopped shaving and like never did his hair, and you know what I mean.
I'm just imagining Cooper Hoffman being like, I'm schlubby.
Well, that's the character.
Yes, totally
The
can see
character
it.
is schlubby. We know it is.
So if you haven't seen the trailers for this or anything,
Yes.
it's like a kind of hyper colorized like story in blah, blah, blah.
Got this.
Well, yeah, thank you. Okay. An intern enters into a BDSM relationship with his contemporary artist boss, and he really likes it.
Mm-hmm. He does. He really does.
That's my breakdown of the movie. But Sam, what would you say this movie is about?
You know, Shelby,
Yeah.
this is a coming of age tale. Both
Now,
figuratively and literally.
I was going to say, like, how are we spelling coming in that?
Both ways. We're
Okay.
spelling it both ways.
Okay, cool. They're like superimposed on top of each other. I can see it in my mind's eye.
Exactly. It's like one of those reflective cards that one way it says one word and then you do like that and it says the other one.
Yeah.
So it's a coming of age tale. A young boy who is finally coming out of his shell.
Finally.
He's discovering himself.
Yes. And that
He's-
self is pretty selfish, turns out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very, yes. Not exactly the greatest person, but you know what? Eventually he learns, he grows, he changes, and maybe
And then he
falls in love.
becomes a podcaster like us. Clearly, podcasting is the ultimate form of being,
Yeah.
as evidenced by us truly.
Yeah. We are your
Yours,
representatives.
us truly. Yes. Okay. Breaking down the plot.
Go.
First of all, this movie, it's about sex and it's about art, but in a very playful way where it is ultimately saying it's not that deep.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people who say it is are bullshitting you.
Yeah.
I really liked this movie. I had a great time. I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun too. I was a little worried. I shan't lie to you. I was a little concerned because I was like, is this even really a rom-com? Like I couldn't quite tell. And then once I got to the AMC and the guy at the front said, "Great choice," I was like, I think we made the right decision.
We did.
And he was right.
There's definitely romance in this, and I think it just straddles such a nice line, and I do mean that sexually.
Of course. It grinds such a
Yes. Like a very intense BDSM relationship where one person is clearly like in name in control, but the other person is not a victim. He's a very willing participant the entire time.
Yep.
And I just think it does it really well. And again, brings it to that idea of like, also, we're having fun. It's not that serious.
We're just having a good time. Everybody's chill. Everybody's laughing. Yeah.
The theater was like full and everyone was laughing. It was really a great theater experience.
Yeah, I agree.
So the movie starts out, we have our main boy, Cooper Hoffman, playing Elliot, who wakes up. He's got like a busted lip. He's in like silky lingerie.
Yes.
And he looks outside and sees who we find out is Erica floating face down in a pool as if dead. How did we end up here?
That was my reversing sound.
That was really good.
Thank you.
I feel like you nailed it.
Hell yeah.
So I love this because it goes back and then it goes like forward and then back again.
Yeah.
Just like a fun, they're just having so much fun. It's so playful.
Mm-hmm. We love to see it.
You love to see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is art to me.
So we go back in time 9.5 weeks, if I remember that correctly, from the scene in the pool. And we see Elliot is an intern and him and his like coworker are chewing gum for this piece of art. They have to put the gum on the canvas once they're done chewing it, and it's a vagina because their boss is an artist who utilizes sex in all of her work to like make a statement about, I don't know, relationships.
Well, she also repeatedly says she's like, it's just whatever makes me money. Like it's full of shit. And to the point where like, she doesn't know if she's full of shit or not.
No one knows. No one knows if anyone is full of shit.
The lies are so stacked upon each other. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so he's, good at putting these little gum on the canvas in the shape of a vagina. And then he gets called into the boss's office. Mm-hmm. The boss, of course, is Olivia Wilde.
Yes.
Who is like frame perfect in this. I feel like she understood the assignment.
Oh, she really did. But were you distracted by her face the whole movie? Like in a good way? Because
she looks like an alien.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Like her makeup was on point every single scene. And like her outfits, I would just like stare at the I'd be like, what is that? Like I was trying to just like dissect her the whole movie because she was just so interesting.
Even in the like bloopers, she looks perfect. She looks like she was created for this scene.
They just like 3D printed her. Yeah.
Right.
They were like, oh, okay, here it is. Perfect. Made to order.
Wild.
She looks fantastic. Anyway.
Yeah. She must be like, I don't know, she's having like really great year or something because I heard that the invite was really good too.
I've also heard that the invite was really good. Unfortunately, I don't like Seth Rogen, so I don't know that I'm going to watch it. Sorry.
That's fair.
Not you personally, as a person, Seth. I don't know you, so I can't speak to your character, but I just don't like you in movies, man. Sorry, I got to be honest.
Takes you out of it.
It takes me out of it.
I think that's just going to happen to some people who grew up during our time.
You're so right.
And we're subjected to certain eras of Seth Rogen during certain formative periods. You just might be a little off put.
Yep.
Hey, if you're out there, you're not alone. You're also a little off put by Seth Rogen.
We're joining a support group. We're creating it right now.
I don't mind him. I think I could watch it.
Sometimes.
Why do I seem unsure?
Because you belong in the support group. That's why.
My God, I need help.
She needs help. We support you.
Okay, so Erica calls Elliot into his office. Actually, she has her business manager, Victor, go get him, who's played by Daveed Diggs, who's just like looking at Elliot angrily the entire movie.
Yep.
It's great. He's wonderful. He's just there looking amazing.
Yeah.
So Erica calls him into the office and basically is like, I've seen the way you're looking at me and it's inappropriate. You've been flirting with me.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. What?
I would never.
I didn't know. Yeah.
I don't even know what I've been doing.
Yeah. He's so earnest.
He really is.
Through the whole movie, really, but especially in this scene. He's just so earnestly like, I'm so sorry. And she's like, I'm fucking with you. Also, do you think it'll be weird if we fuck? Do you want to fuck?
She's like, you signed the NDA as part of your application. So like, we're going to, enter into a sexual relationship. Mm-hmm. But how did we end up here? We got to go back again because who wants to know? The police.
Johnny Knoxville and Margaret Cho.
Who apparently has worked with Gregg Araki before.
Oh,
Margaret has. She's been in previous movies of his.
Cute.
So they are with Elliot in obviously an interrogation room. This is obviously post him finding Erica floating face down in the pool.
Correct.
And they're kind of questioning, like, wait, so how did this happen? Like, why would this happen?
Right.
And he's like, okay, well, I guess we got to go all the way back. Goes back a little further in the story. And he's preparing for his interview with this sex-forward contemporary artist, Erica Tracy. He lives with his best friend, Apple, who's great. I love her in this. Amazing.
I wanted more Apple.
More Apple, because Apple is, like, genuinely a good person, so she doesn't belong in the rest of the story after a certain point.
That's fair.
Because that's how I ended up explaining it in my heart. I'm like, she can't be
your
here.
heart. In my heart of hearts, I knew.
Right. I'm
she
like,
had
you're
to go.
too good for this.
It's true, she is.
Because we see her, she's like letting him live with her for like
she's
free.
paying the rent.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So he goes to this interview and he's like waiting. He's last in like a long line of interviewees. Erica calls him in and is immediately like fucking with him.
Yeah, as she should.
Just like just flirting with him, but being kind of like, oh, we're so cool and casual. And then like just really making him uncomfortable, kind of testing him, seeing how he responds to stuff, right?
100%. Yeah, I think it's funny to watch, but that is literally my nightmare. I do not like people who are like hard to read.
And then they're like, I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, I'm joking. You
I
can't
would
take
be
a
like-
joke. I'd be like, get out of here. I can't do that.
I mean, you and I, and that's what we wouldn't be in this movie because, like,
No.
we would meet
We're
her,
too
we
pure
would be
of heart.
like, no, like,
I mean, to be fair, I did start working for someone who was very eccentric when I first met them, and I didn't catch the warning signs, unfortunately. So
you now have.
it happens to the best of us, is what I'm saying.
Of course.
Yeah.
But there were many times in this where I'm like, I just wouldn't do that. Well, I wouldn't like if she talked to me like that.
Why are you country all
I
of a
have
sudden?
no idea. But clearly part of Elliot's thing is he likes
that.
being kind of controlling and dominant and a little aggressive and confusing.
Yeah.
It keeps him on edge. So
And that's hot, I guess.
and so she hires him on the spot because she's like, that's the one I want.
yeah, you're hired. He's like, oh my God, really?
Yeah.
He's so happy. Again, just an earnest little idiot.
The detectives are like, so she started grooming you immediately. And he's like, no. No.
Oh,
She
God.
picked me.
Mm-hmm.
So he makes friends with the other assistant we saw him with, Zap,
Yep.
played by Mason Gooding.
Nepo baby.
A
Mason
beautiful
Gooding.
man. Yeah. It's just a beautiful guy. What are you going to do?
I mean, his dad's famous, so
Yeah.
put him in. Why
Put him
not?
in. Put him in there. Why not?
Put him in. I don't care.
Put him in. Hey,
Just
don't
hey,
bench
put
him.
him in.
Don't bench the beautiful man. Put him in. What are you doing?
You're so right. You're so right. But yes, Elliot can't seem to like be friends with Victor, aka our boy.
David Diggs.
I was gonna say
Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson coming
Oh, God.
home.
Elliot also has a girlfriend played by Charlie XCX.
I loved hearing how much her accent slipped in this.
Her accent all over the place. Her accent flying in multiple
Flying,
different directions at
right.
once. But you know what? I don't care. I think she did
No.
great.
She plays Elliot's girlfriend. Yes, he has a girlfriend.
He has a girlfriend.
She hates him. She does not like him at all. She does not
Why
want
would you? He
to
sucks.
or like having sex with him. Do not know why they're together. He is very aware that she's mean to him and doesn't like him. He kind of likes that.
He likes it. No, 100%.
That's his thing. So they are just continuing on together, but he fantasizes about Erica.
Yes.
So she was right. He was looking at her.
Yeah.
Because we've caught up now to this conversation they're having where she's like, we're going to fuck.
Mm-hmm. So now that the cops are caught up, now we're all caught up.
Everyone's caught up.
So Elliot and Erica start having a BDSM sexual relationship, and we get a little montage of all of the things that Erica does to Elliot. Various
like
sexual,
spanking him, gagging him, filming him,
making him crawl after her,
bark like a dog, just all the fun stuff that you would
putting
do.
a dildo in his butthole.
Yes, which that was like, she's like, oh, you'll like it. He was hesitant, but then he did like it. So you know?
I think. Do you know what's extra funny too is that we just finished the 50 Shades watch-alongs, and so to see that next to this. I'm like, wait,
it's very different.
Brain's not braining. I don't know what's happening.
He's a little Anastasia Steele.
Yeah, totally.
He's great. Cooper Hoffman.
He does fantastic.
Also a Nepo baby. Like his dad is the late Philip Seymour Hoffman, an incredible actor. But like everything I've seen Cooper Hoffman in, he's really good.
He did fantastic. Genuinely, I have no complaints about this movie.
I mean, it's just fun.
Everything was just a good time.
It's just a good time.
Yeah. So they're having sex.
They're having sex constantly. All this stuff. He loves it. He's telling and he's like, I'm like obsessed with her. And the cops are like, isn't that kind of weird? He's like, no, like all of my wildest fantasies, like any wild sexual fantasy he's ever had is coming true. The kind of stuff that you think is like, this is only going to be in my head.
We also do see that he has a bit of imagination too. There are multiple times in which, he's having a conversation with someone and then he'll fantasize something else happening. So especially the one scene where Erica does proposition him, he's like, wait, can you say that again? Because I don't think I caught it. Because he thought he was having another, he thought he was having another like hallucination. But no, it's all real. So he's living his best life right now.
There's also this dynamic that Erica is, she's a little older. So I think in this, she would probably be a little older than us. She's like, the character's probably in their 40s, early 40s.
Maybe. Yeah.
40, late 30s. I don't know.
Late 30s probably is the read I got.
In his early 20s. And there's this idea that these like Gen Z and Zillennial people are like prudes and I don't know, because I don't know enough people in that like generation that I could be like, yeah, they're prudes. But like there's this idea that they're all kind of repressed, and Elliot ties it to the fact that like during formative years of like COVID, they didn't have in-person contact to like learn. So they're like afraid to even make eye contact with people. I don't know if all of this is true. In like a broad sense.
I'm not a scientist. I haven't studied it. But I will say that if the latest season of Love Island didn't confirm for you that Gen Z doesn't know how to kiss because in their formative kissing years, they had to be at home or wearing masks. It's a little, they probably are a little repressed. I cannot stand, I don't like watching regular people kiss anyway.
No.
I'm like, on screen, I'd rather just see the people that get paid the big bucks and know what they're doing. But like,
let's see it framed nicely, please.
It was extra bad this year. I was like, oh no, those little Gen Z babies don't know how to kiss. They never had to.
I mean, but maybe it's just that batch. You don't even know.
Listen, that's a very small...
There are probably a huge faction of Gen Z kissers out there just being like, I can tie my tongue in knots, bitch.
I do think Gen Z is also a little more conservative leaning, and...
That's fair, because, again, if we're looking back at Love Island, this year seem to have, problems with people being lustful.
So that's what I'm saying. I do think...
There's definitely something going on.
There is something to that, conclusion that Erica makes in the film that Gen Z is all repressed. There's something there.
There's something
there. It's not
there.
zero.
And Elliot is like, yeah, but I'm not gonna be, like, because I have this now.
But
like,
not
he's
me.
fully into it.
Mhm.
And he tells his roomie bestie Apple, who's like, oh my God, how come that's kind of stuff never happens to me?
Mm-hmm.
She also goes on about how she wishes that, like, she could have sex without, like, a dick involved, and everyone just he just kind of like looks at her, and the theater laughs because this comes back again later. Apple is like clearly gay but doesn't know.
She doesn't know yet.
She doesn't know.
She hasn't figured it out.
Hey, it's hard.
Give her time.
Give her time. So she also might be in. I also picked up she might be a little in love with Elliot.
Yes. It's really like hard to pick up before any of this.
Yeah.
Because I think we've been kind of conditioned to see like a heterosexual like friend coupling where like one person has feelings for, like that whole scenario. We've been kind of conditioned that it has to be super obvious, and that like if the person talks about going on a date or having sex with somebody, that the other person who has the feelings like reacts in a certain way, and you don't really get that here. It really isn't until like a bit later that you're like,
yeah, things come up.
Yes.
So after they've been going at it for a while, Erica sends Elliot off to like have sex with a friend / acquaintance of hers who's in town from France.
Yeah.
Yvette.
Yeah. She just like calls him up and says, you have to go fuck this lady.
You have to go fuck this lady. Like, make it good, but don't let her fuck you.
Yeah.
Because she's not that good a friend. So he goes and he tries to be the same, kind of thing that he is for Erica. And Yvette is like, no, I don't want this.
No, thank
this
you.
is not my view of sex and eroticism. And she's just like put off by it.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. I would.
And Elliot is like, well, that didn't work out, but like, Erica, I liked being your little toy that you sent around. Like, can we do that again sometime? And she's like, we'll see. Because she doesn't ever like give him what he asked for.
Right. It's so funny. He's obsessed with her, obviously.
Yeah.
So whatever she says, even if he doesn't like it, he'll be like, oh, yeah, okay. And he ends up breaking up with his girlfriend, Minerva. I don't know if we said that earlier. Charlie XCX. And his girlfriend doesn't fucking care. He's like, he calls her on the way back from Erica's house. Or is this after the hotel? He calls her. He's in the car. He calls Minerva and it's like, can I come over? I just want to like talk to you about stuff. And she's like, well, what do you want to talk about? And so they break up over the phone because Minerva's like, yeah, we're not really compatible. And like, I'm busy. Like, our goals are different. So
yeah, her
let's
thing
just
is
end it.
She's been studying every time she's on screen because she's into science and she's going to med school or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, she doesn't care. She was like, cool, I need to focus on school anyway. But then, of course, timing, Elliot at work, Erica calls him into the office and is like, listen, my show's coming up in a week and I've really been slacking and I really need to focus. So we need to cool it and can't really hang out for a bit. And he does not take it well.
No,
he doesn't take it too well. Like, what do you mean? So like when
Yeah.
And it's like a week. Like he's so obsessed with her that he cannot
go a week.
Fathom the idea of not hanging out with her for a week. He's very upset.
Yeah.
But then
the same night,
Erica, she's trying to work, but art is hard.
Yeah.
She's frustrated.
She's got a block that needs unclogging. No.
She needs
I didn't like that. I didn't like where that ended up. Get rid of that.
She needs to blow off a little steam.
There you go.
And the only way to do that is to unclog her pipe.
Oh, God.
But she calls up Elliot and she's like, come over, bring a friend. His
like,
only friend is Apple.
He only has the one.
That's the one. She's like, of course, like nervous, but, excited.
They get super drunk beforehand.
They get super drunk while they're getting ready because this is a very, new situation. They are nervous. And at first she has them, like, she kisses each of them. And she's like, oh, Apple, you're gay. And Apple's like, what? No. But then she has Apple and Elliot kiss. And they seem pretty into it.
Yeah.
Well, at least Apple does. And then Elliot is like, oh, we should go follow her.
Yeah.
They go up and Erica handcuffs Elliot and is like, okay, you sit there and watch. I'm going to have sex with your friend. Elliot does not like this arrangement. Nope. He's like, no, where's the attention for Papa?
Ew. Why would you say that?
That's how he feels. He's like, no.
I don't like it. Help. I hated
Where's the attention
that.
for baby?
Still no better. Not better. Not better.
Where's the attention for the little baby boy?
Oh, no.
He is not happy. And so eventually it all derails because he's yelling. He's like, I don't like this. I don't want this. And Apple is like really hurt and insecure about all of this because she's like, wait, like you'll like have sex with everyone else, but not me.
Yeah.
And then that was the other thing where I'm like, Apple, what are those feelings there? And so they leave. Apple is super embarrassed, will not talk to him, runs inside. And he decides to go check in on Minerva.
Oh, what a fucking idiot. Because he's still drunk. They were barely there long enough for him to sober up with everything that was going on. And so when he shows up at Minerva's house, he's like drunkenly asking her questions at the door or whatever.
Did you ever love me?
Yeah. Did you ever love me? And Minerva's not alone, ladies and gentlemen.
There's another guy. And he's like, what?
And his dick is out.
It's out, fully out.
See a penis.
Love to see a penis.
Love to see a penis.
Just a little side penis. Little side peen.
Little side peen.
It was a front peen, but a side character, you know?
Yeah. It was its own character. Yeah.
Right. So he like in his imagination just like falls into a pit. Love it. And then wakes up in the morning to a note from Apple telling him to move out.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Listen, period. Yeah, get him the fuck out of your apartment. He's not paying rent.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
And we never see Apple again.
And we never see Apple again.
Where, sorry, this
Poor
rest
girl.
of the movie's for fucked up people.
Pour one out for our homie Apple.
Yeah.
You know?
Rip. Maybe one of the Kangaroo Jack women could be like an Apple type.
Maybe we could, 100% agree. We
Chase
could bring
Sue
her back
Wonder.
with us.
Yes, we'll get
We'll bring her back in our time machine and she can star.
Oh,
it can
beautiful.
actually be Apple.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bring her back.
We just need to make sure that the time machine fits more than 2 people.
Okay.
Unless we do
like
a you go one time and I go, unless we like trade off. Anyway, listen, those are logistics that we can talk about later.
Yeah. We'll start doing that riddle where like you have to transport a fox, a chicken, and a bag of grain across the river. Okay.
Anyway, so he has to move out. He moves in with Zap, obviously.
And Zap is constantly having dates and hookups and orgies and stuff. So like Elliot can't really be there a lot of the time. He gets kicked out a lot.
Good.
Okay.
Make it worse for him.
I mean, he did kind of decide to do all of this. And so he's
that's
telling
what I'm saying. Make it worse.
He's still telling the cops, like, yeah, so like my whole life was ruined in there, basically because of Erica. But like it wasn't, but but I chose this. And finally we get to Erica's art show. And at first things are going well. She seems to be in like a good mood. She sees Elliot and is like, let's rekindle things. Go in the bathroom and wait for me. I'm gonna come fuck you with this dildo I have strapped to me. And see you in a bit. Then she gets kind of sidetracked. First by a lady being like, your new art's not very good.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was about to say. I'm like, yeah, because it's not going so well.
Yeah,
this little art show
stops going so well, and so she's not in a good mood anymore. So of course she doesn't want to treat Elliot well,
right?
But then Zap shows up in the bathroom to pull Elliot out. Also, Elliot in the bathroom, he finished his drink and then drank like a random drink that was just sitting there on the floor.
This
Probably the grossest thing in the movie.
I wanted
it wasn't
to puke.
Like visually, it was just looked like a drink, but it's just
the concept.
Like, the concept of picking a drink up off the floor next to a toilet. Anyway, so Zap pulls Elliot out of the bathroom and takes him to one of the art pieces that's all like videos. And he points at it. He's like, is that you? It's all videos of Elliot and Erica's encounters where he's, you know, in lingerie or,
Crawling
you know, tied up or
around,
gagged and crawling and barking like a dog and all that. And so he, of course, is reasonably very upset, confronts Erica very publicly, and is like, those were supposed to be special between us. Like, how could you do this? And she's like, I'm sorry, sir. Who are you?
I'm sorry. Who are you? I've never met you before. I've never met this man. I've never met this man before in my life. Security.
Yeah. So they kick him out.
They kick him out.
No one to help poor little Elliot. He's at rock bottom now, isn't he?
Good. He deserves it. No.
What's he going to do? And we did mention, I think we did mention he becomes a podcaster, but he's talked a couple times at this point about being, like, wanting to be a podcaster. At one point, he even starts trying to record an episode, and then Erica calls him and it disrupts it. I just think that's so funny.
It is very funny. He's, like, in his closet, too, which is just so silly. I'm like, get out of there.
Anyway, sometime after the art show, Erica calls Elliot over.
Yeah. I think
he shows up again.
Yes. So Zap is like, didn't you hear? It bombed.
Yeah,
it's like the next day. It's like the next day. He's like, the show bombed. They're saying she'll never sell another art piece ever again. You know, the classic she's ruined kind of commentary. And so later on that day, he gets a call from Erica, who sounds very drunk. And she's like, come over, you know, whatever. And obviously Elliot, he can never say no.
He's never going to say no to her.
No, not
he
at all.
wants her so bad. She's a fantasy.
Yes.
I also like that repeatedly throughout this, like, part of her like manifesto about sex is that like when you have sex with someone, you know them on a deeper level than your closest family,
right?
Or their closest family would know them. Basically, all that going on about. So like he's like, we have such a special connection, and then she also keeps saying it's just sex. You know that, right? And it's like very. Oh my God, I love this movie.
Yeah.
Such a good time. Just the way it kind of moves between those, and Erica is such a bullshitter and con artist.
Dude, the biggest
the
grifter.
Entire time.
She's the grifter the whole time, but she's the kind of grifter that has also grifted herself.
She even says at one point that she's been in therapy since she was 6.
Yep.
And clearly that's just so she knows how to manipulate people better. So
her therapist is not calling out her delusions. That's for damn sure.
So she is a mess when Elliot gets there. Looks a little unhinged at this point. You know, like a little
running.
Looser than we've seen her. Usually she's more put together. And she is pouring him glass after glass of champagne. Like, drink this, drink this, drink this. And me, I'm watching this like, why are you making him drink that? Detective Shelby.
I called this at the beginning.
Yeah.
I was like, I know what they're going to do.
Right. Yeah, this is a fun movie. Come on. There's got to be a more fun explanation.
Dead. Maybe. No spoilers yet. We're almost there, guys.
So yeah, he drinks the champagne and then they end up, getting like making out, and she's like, put this on. She puts him in the little pink lingerie that he's in the opening of the movie, and they start making out, and then he blacks out.
Well, she starts freaking out because they get into like a little fight too, because she wants him to dress up in the lingerie and put a wig on to be her so she can fuck herself.
Yeah.
Yes. And he doesn't want to do that. This is like the first time we see Elliot be like, no, I don't want to do that. So they get into a fight about it because obviously she's like, just fucking do it. And he's like, no. And they get into a fight where like he ends up on top of her, like holding her back because she's like also trying to hit at him or whatever. And then they start making out and then he blacks out.
And then he wakes up. And then he wakes up and then he runs into the
like
glass door.
Bird.
Like a bird. And
like,
then he wakes up
a
again.
Windex commercial? Get out of here.
It's very funny. It's just it's one of those things that didn't need to be there.
Nope.
It's just there because it's funny and a delight. So he runs into the door and then he wakes up. He sees her floating face down, pulls her out of the pool and like tries to give her mouth to mouth, which like, dude, you need to do chest compressions actually.
I
like
was
you can't
thinking the same thing. I was like, that's not CPR.
You clearly have never taken a, like, why are you even trying?
You've never watched a movie in which CPR was administered?
It's just like you don't do the breath. You need chest. Anyway, he's not CPR certified. It's clear.
Clearly. Mm-hmm.
So he goes inside to call 911. Mm-hmm. But when he comes back out, she's gone. Her body is gone.
Was this all an illusion? Was he hallucinating?
And the detectives are like, well, there's no body. So
there's no crime.
We can't, you're free to go. Like,
yeah, there's nothing for us to do here.
You can't prove that anything happened. Mm-hmm. So, like, bye.
They just wanted a little story time.
When Elliot gets back with Zap, Zap is like, yeah, so now that Erica's dead, all of her art sold. Mm-hmm. So all of it, like every single piece.
Yeah, she's rich because she's dead now. And that's how artist stuff works.
Which does, lean into the whole like, this might be a little, it is kind of a scam. Like she was right.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And then there's a knock at the door.
Who is it?
It's Erica.
Of course it is.
Of course. She's alive. Clearly. And she's like, hey, Elliot. Like, okay. So like, here's what happened. Which that she is a master, has him completely under her control, and knows that he is never gonna veer into like the I'm a realistic good person territory, because she knows that she can go to him and be like, listen, you can get something out of this whole experience. Like, I only used you because you're so gullible. So really, it's a good thing, and it all worked out because I'm rich now. You understand?
I thought she was going to offer him some money. At the very least, at the very least, she could have been like, here's some money. The guy is living on his friend's couch, and he can't even actually live on his friend's couch because his friend is having too much sex in the apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
no,
she doesn't.
She's
not. Like, you could write a book.
She's like, do your podcast.
Do a podcast.
Just make it work for you. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, I can. I can do that.
Yeah.
Cut to
2 years
later. Elliot, he has a podcast studio. Zap is his producer. He is a successful podcast, and he's interviewing Erica about the book she wrote about her whole faked death, which includes a whole chapter about him. How flattering.
He's honored, truly. And it worked out exactly as Erica said it would.
I love that in this scene, she's not like, she's dressed completely differently. Like,
she looks so like together. Yeah.
Artist Erica had all these like avant-garde outfits and textures and materials and cuts and like dildos just hanging from her. But now, like, book writer Erica is in a pantsuit. She's got just like regular blonde hair. She looks like just a regular lady. Very funny.
She's an intellectual now.
Of course. And she even talks like, yes, of course, my book is just we're podcasters. Welcome back. Welcome back to the podcast that we're doing for you.
A word after our sponsors.
So they leave on good terms. She's like, they're kind of like, oh, we'll keep in touch. Like, and she has like a new boyfriend that she lives with, and
Jesus. She's dating Jesus.
Who does not speak English.
Nope. He's just hot and very tall.
Yeah. We jump again another 2 years to like a dreamy wedding sequence. Like this to me clearly read as dream sequence. Like it looked a lot like Elliot's earlier fantasies. There was one point where he was masturbating and fantasized about Erica, like, telling him she wanted to marry him and stuff, and it, like, blew his mind.
Yeah.
So I was expecting it to end with another, like, cum shot. But no, they're getting married, and then, like, you know, he kisses the bride, and then he pulls back, and Erica, like, melts like a vampire in the sun. And then they both wait, and then it's split screen. They both, like, jolt awake as if they had just shared that nightmare. And they're like, what was that? Do I understand the ending? I do not. No. But I think it's funny. And that's what's important.
You know, I kind of took it as, like... You remember how earlier you were talking about Erica always saying that, like, when you have sex with a person, like, this is a connection unlike anything ever, you know, like, whatever. I'm like, it's because their souls are connected. They had the same nightmare.
You know what I totally forgot to mention, and this is, like, totally why I brought that up, is when Elliot's talking to the police, when he's saying what happened at the end, they're like, do you know of anyone else who would want to hurt her? He eventually has to confess and admit that he doesn't actually know her that well. That's what he says. He's like, I don't actually know her that well. Because Erica's full of shit. Having sex with someone does not mean you know them.
Except the movie is now saying that's not true. You guys are connected forever, and then you have the same nightmares.
Well, I think the movie is saying for these characters, it's true. But for real life, like, it is not.
Well, I think, too, like, just, like, back into that point of, like, for these characters, everything is bullshit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, all of it. The sexual relationship and all of the fallout of everything. It's all just, like, bullshit. Like, nothing, you know, none of it really matters. There were no consequences for anybody's actions. There was no, like, you know, the good guys won. I suppose Apple won because she never had to fucking deal with this guy ever again.
She got out, yeah.
She got out, and you know what? That's the real winner right there.
She got out straight into a role in Kangaroo Jill.
Oh, God, I really got to start making that time machine, don't I? But something that I thought was really fucking funny is the first time jump to the podcast. As Erica's leaving the podcast studio, she was like, yeah, let's not wait another 2 years to do this or whatever, right? And then the funny bit is that it jumps to, like, the screen that says 2 years later, like, you know, they waited another 2 years to do anything. And this time it was a nightmare. But I just thought it was so funny because if you remember, I don't think I've ever talked about this on the pod, but my little Harvard boy from back in the day, that was, like, exactly what happened. Because it was like, we had, like, gone out and it was fun. And then, like, a couple of weeks later, we hung out again. And then it was, like, it was like 6 months where, like, we didn't talk, we didn't nothing. And then all of a sudden we hung out again. And as he was leaving, he was like, we shouldn't wait another 6 months. Cut to a year and a half later. I was moving out of Chicago.
Bye.
And it was like, hey.
Guess we did.
It's so very silly. But that does happen is the whole point. It happens in real life, not just in the movies.
No, that's very true. You know, life ends up being busy. And you get not necessarily locked into your schedule, but you get a schedule that works for you. So, like, why would you go outside it? And then you need 2 people to go outside their schedules to meet up.
How does anybody do anything?
How does anybody do anything?
They don't. That's the point.
No, they can just fantasize about it, or they have to have intense BDSM relationships with Olivia Wilde.
With Olivia Wilde, obviously. Yeah. I think that's the moral of the story.
It is, in a way. Ultimately, I think the moral is, like, don't listen to the people who are so clearly full of shit.
Yeah.
Telling you art is this, intimacy is this. Like, you can't, no. It's not all one thing.
Yeah.
And also, if people are making you feel uncomfortable, they're probably doing it on purpose.
Tell them to stop. I'm going to start asking people. I'm going to start asking people, did you say that to make me uncomfortable? See what they say. You know?
Yeah. And if they're like, yeah. And you'd be like, bye. Okay.
I'm reporting you to HR.
All right. I don't need to. I think that if people say something weird, it's totally acceptable to say that was a weird thing to say.
Yeah. People
then
don't,
they have to,
but
like, either they have to admit the yes, or they have to
I was
get
just joking.
defensive, and then
Yeah.
they look like a fool.
yeah. No, you're so right. Call out weird behavior. You know what? That's the real moral of the story. Call out weird behavior, whether it's your boss or your roommate that you're in love with or your girlfriend who doesn't like you. Call it out.
Also, if it's still in theaters by the time you listen to this, go see I Want Your Sex, because it was really fun.
It's such a good time, you guys. Like, genuinely, what a great time. I was eating my McDonald's chicken nuggets, drinking my Diet Coke from home, watching a really funny movie with really funny people in it. And I just, wow, what a freaking time.
There are bloopers during the credits.
I miss bloopers.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah, I mean, yes.
I love a blooper reel. Like, that's genuinely one of my favorite things of all time is the Bridesmaids blooper reel. It is. I quote it more than the movie.
Blooper reel.
I do. I quote it more than the movie. There are times when I forget that the things that I quote from Bridesmaids aren't actually in Bridesmaids, the film. It's a whole thing. But yeah, bring it back, especially for comedies. Like, if we're having a good time, if 90 minutes, 100 minutes, we're having a good time, we're hee-heeing, we're ha-haing, let those good times roll into the credits.
Let them roll.
As we walk out of the theater, let us hee-hee and ha-ha one last time.
Please.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'll write a letter to the president of AMC.
AMC, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have some choice words for the president of AMC regarding the Nicole Kidman ad that I think they need to hear.
I have more than a few choice words for the president of AMC. I will be writing a letter.
Okay, all that to say, personally, what age would I most like this movie? Right now, because I loved it. I loved it.
Right now.
How do you feel? You feel the same?
Right now, 100%. I think, sex comedies aren't usually my thing.
Yeah.
I don't tend to like them. Not that I dislike, I don't dislike them. I just don't gravitate towards them. But this was a real treat.
It really was. That's a great way to put it. It was a treat.
It was like a treat you give yourself.
It's literally 90 minutes. Like, it is meant to be fun. I think it even says, like, on the poster, it says, like, you'll like it or something like that. Like,
why is that so funny? We like it. You'll like it. We swear. We swear you'll like it. Buy a ticket today. No, genuinely. We swear.
We swear.
Maybe they were quoting us. You'll like it.
Oh.
Anyone listening? You'll like it.
Listen to me. You'll like it. Okay. Well, let's wrap this up.
Let's wrap this. Let's
wrap
land this plan.
Let's land the
plane.
Let's land the plan.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Let's land the plan. Yeah, it does say, don't worry, you'll like it. That's so good. Okay. Thank you. Big thank you to our $10 patrons over at the Patreon. That would be Catherine W. and Nicole J. DarlingHomebody.com. We love you both so much. Thank you for your support.
Yes, thank you. And everybody else, we love you too. I don't know why I always do that.
You don't want them to feel left out.
No, I know, but I always start the sentence making it seem like, yeah, they're great, and everybody else listening
and
sucks.
You actually suck a little bit.
No. I just want everybody else listening to remember to keep falling in love
with yourselves.
Bye.
If you'd like to find the Rom Complex on social media, head on over to Instagram or TikTok at The Rom Complex.
You can also find us on our website, theromcomplex.com, where you can have access to all of our latest episodes and links to our social media pages, as well as Patreon.
That's right. Our Patreon is at patreon.com/theromcomplex. Head over there and you can sign up for any tier and gain access to mini episodes, tarot readings, watch-alongs, and more. And of course, if you're a $10 patron, we will shout you out on every episode. Thanks for listening.